Hello friends, and welcome back to Banjo Kazooie. Well, we got our adventure underway last episode, and we made our way through Mumbo's Mountain in its entirety, so let's continue the adventure. But we already start with a new character. Hello there, young ones. I'm Brentilda, Gruntilda's nicer sister. I've crept down here to help you defeat the old hag. It's about time she was taught a lesson. I know all of Grunty's disgusting secrets, and I'll tell you 3 of them every time you find me. Remember them well, as they will help you avoid a fiery fate. Remember those words, by the way. Press B if you'd like to hear them. Well, naturally, yes. Grunty brushes her rotten teeth with tuna ice cream flavored toothpaste. She also washes her hair with baked beans. And she gets her clothes from the witch's warehouse. Gotta imagine, like, living like that. Like, perfect for a witch, but my goodness. Tootie's fate is looking grim. It's because her brother's dim. So, by the by, while all this is going on, supposedly Gruntilda and Tootie are still in the machine, but I actually think that as you're doing this, like she comes out of the machine and is like, oh, I guess I kind of have to stop this first. Because when you game over, you get to see what happens if you fail. But if you keep going through the adventure, you never actually see anything to do with those machines whatsoever. But anyways, here we are at the next puzzle board, Treasure Trove Cove. So now we have to put in the puzzle pieces here, just like we did last time. And we do have the option to remove any pieces should we want to take them back. However, once you get good enough at the game, you have pieces aplenty, so you don't really have to worry too much. But if you're like, oh, maybe I want another world before you fill them in, that might be something you could do. But anyways, we've got World 2, Treasure Trove Cove. I think I said at the end of the last episode it was one of my favorite levels, actually, so we'll have fun with that. Just for anyone who's curious, this is Kazooie's Shock Jump Disc. Find me, and I'll tell you how to use it. And we definitely will have to find it, because up there is actually another puzzle. But we'll come down here real quick. And we triggered a magic cauldron. You've activated a magic cauldron. Find 2 of the same color to create a shortcut. So that's our way of getting through the layer quicker if we find 2 cauldrons of the same color. Won't be for a while, but we will get them regardless. Also, of course, Gruntilda would have her face plastered there. But now we just have to continue our way through the layer here, and I gotta say, it's fun traveling through this again. Like, I think I said this like quite a bit on the last episode, but this place just has a lot of character to it. Just so many things about the N64 era are so nostalgic for me. Oops. Yes, another one up there. There we go. And then here we have another cauldron, but this is a different one. We will not actually see its partner for a long time. I'm gonna collect this as well. Won't have a use for this yet. Lucky you! I'm an invulnerability feather. Bottles will tell you more. And that won't be until World 3, if I remember correctly, so I just ended up collecting it just cuz. Okay. Now, for anyone who wonders what's up this hill, it's another note door, but I am far from able to open that up. Oops. And of course, in this game, there is falling damage. I swear I was just at the edge of that. But we'll come down here into the second world, Treasure Trove Cove. Let's begin. So as you can guess, this is a water-themed level, but a more oceanside-themed one. Very energetic in its music, another one of my favorite aspects of the game. And of course, with gold feathers, we also have the red feathers. Whee! I'm a red feather. I help Kazooie fly when she knows how. Now, one of the big things with this, and you're gonna see this quite a bit in this game, if the water doesn't have something living in it, the liquid will be alive and want to kill you. Oops, I have to get my controls right for this. So I might have to take a different approach. So Snackers is going to be inhabiting the water, and we have to do our best to avoid it. So I'll do this, and that'll get me away from here. Yes, and they even have different music for it too. Nice touch. Okay, but why don't we just start our exploration, and we'll come over here. Hey, this Nipper's beach. You find nothing without Nipper's help. Help us then, crustacean brain. Cheeky bird need feathers clipping. Oh yeah? Just try it, shellhead. So big enemies just need a bit of a pounding. Or in this case, a beaking. Just getting faster every time, but get the timing right. And we take care of Nipper, no problem. We nippered that problem in the bud. So in here, we will find our prize. And a few things to take out. My goodness. Oh my. Okay, well, there we go. You're about to see what happens when you die. What's wrong, Banjo? Is it tough? Let me know when you've had enough. Geez, I didn't think it was going to happen in World 2, but okay, so here we go. So my note score right now is 10. And now I have to... Thank goodness it was at the start of the level, so I have to just redo all the things I did real quick. My goodness. Those crabs there really took me out. I just had to get one accurate beak bomb. Alright, well, I'm just gonna skip that all again. Yeah, that death there, that was like totally on purpose. Like I had to show it off at least once. Like so people would know and get experience and understand what it means. Okay, well, let's try this again. My goodness. Can I just take you both? Thank you. I'll take both these crabs at once. Okay, so completely ignoring everything that just happened in the last few minutes, we've got our first Jiggy! And thank goodness those don't reset. Not like a Super Mario 64 case where you can still recollect a star, like you just receive a shadow of it. Okay, and if I do remember, yes. Quick mumble token. Now, if I remember right, there is something hiding in that corner there. So naturally, in a level where you don't want to go into the water, and I'm trained to avoid it, they hide things in the water. So I'm probably going to take a bite here in a second. See how well this goes. Thank goodness Snacker there decides to give us a reprieve. Get me out, get me out, get me out! Okay. We're fine. Yes, get out of here, you stubborn crabs. Alright. But what would a water-themed level be without a pirate ship that is completely run aground? Ahoy there! I'm Captain Blubber, and I've lost me treasure with me ship crash. We'll go find it then, Blubberguts. But I can't swim! Can you help an old sea hippo? So, that's another little collectible we have to find, and of course, why not just go inside the ship? Because clearly, like, we need to teach Blubber here that you just get your ship off into the water and you can, like, find your things. Okay. And there we go! Well, hey! We just beat the note score. And we got a gold bar. And of course, even the gold is alive. There are so many things in this game that are alive. Of course, as you saw that there was another gold bar hiding in a separate section, so we just have to look around the ship. And we have another one. as soon as I can maneuver. There we go. Where are you? Right over there. And thankfully, all we need are the 2 bars of gold. Alright, another successful adventuring attempt, and another Jiggy will be ours in just a second. And I will go up the ship's masts there in just a bit. Alright, where do you want me to toss them? Me treasure! Thank you, me hearties. Take this reward. I'm off to spend, spend, spend! Yeah, good luck in your business venture. Okay, 2 Jiggies down, 8 more to go. Oops, I jumped a bit too far. Anyways, let's get up here. Okay, so there is a Mumbo token. I will get there in just a sec. Now, you don't actually need to collect every Mumbo token in the game. This game is very lenient when it comes to those. But I am collecting a bunch now to save me the hassle of collecting them later. Because that's one thing games teach you. Collect all the things in the early game to make the late game easy. But as we see here, we have another molehill for bottles, and we now get the ability to fly. This is your big chance, chicken legs. It's time for you to fly. At last! Better be easy, bog eyes. Simple enough, even for you, bird brain. Just stand on a flying disc and press A. Here's 25 red feathers to help you into the air. Okay, and yes, we do get a top up with our energy if we are low talking to bottles for the first time. Okay, I will get that Jinjo in just a sec, but this is what it means to fly, and it is one of the best things in this game. So in order to ascend, we need the red feathers. Like, we can float in the air for as long as we can, because we will slowly descend. But we do need 1 to fly, and... Oh, no, we don't need 1 to fly. But we will keep slowly descending, so we do need to keep a stock of red feathers if we want to ascend. But here's the other one, with the shock jumps. You'll reach new heights with my shock jump spring. Does Kazooie do it? My legs are tired. Don't worry, the turkey does all the work. Simply stand on a shock jump disc, then press and hold A. Nice going, you've learned all the Cove's new moves. Right. As you see with this little sandcastle over here, I might as well. Me leaky. No good for water. Can bear block hole with pebble? I'll be honest, the ability to shoot eggs out from behind is a very seldom used ability in this game. And of course they made this one of the few times that you do use it. So after putting 2 eggs into a bucket, for some reason, that patches it up and can drain the water. Revealing a little mystery. So let's see, do I have enough? Yes. Now of course we could go in while the water was up, but in order to do things, we have to come in when the water is low. Hey, Furball, you're looking wise. Solve my puzzle and win a prize. So let me just get these notes here first. Don't want to forget these. I have actually been known to forget these notes. So the puzzle here, as you can tell, with the thing on the wall here, we have to spell that out using the letters on the board. Let's see how well this goes. Now, while I am doing this, if anyone remembers the archaic days of gaming where you can put cheat codes into a game, this is the place where you would do that. And there are plenty of cheat codes that you can do in this game. Some which involve the legendary stop and swap for anyone who knows those codes. If anyone is curious about those, I might try to find some time to do some stop and swappery in this game. If you're interested, let me know. The gate opens to reveal your prize. But first, I'll cut you down to size. There we go. Did I hit you again? Yes. Super Crab there would have taken a lot of health out of me quickly. There we go, that takes care of the sandcastle. 3 Jiggies down, 7 to go. Now, as you can see, the jiggies are getting a little bit more involved. There are still some freestanding jiggies, but we will have to put in a little bit more effort this time. Okay. So now we'll come back over here again, because there were the shock jump springs. Climb our way up here. Now, if I remember, there was a Mumbo token I missed? Yes. So the only ones we do need to worry about are the ones with the notes. Now, what's the one with the Jinjo over there? Now, I will show something here that's really cool with the shock springs. As long as we complete the animation, we can actually keep moving. So, like, as we do this little jump here, we actually have the ability to maneuver. So I'll move a little bit here, and we can jump. And then I'll show a more extreme example. I'm even off the pad, but I can still make the jump. To a jiggy! Number 4. Now I'll show a little bit more of an advanced example here. So as you can see, there's this one with the Jinjo over here. Watch as I go off this. And it's still enough to get us up here. So I will come up here for something else in a bit, but I'm just going to get the notes now. Now, if I remember right, there we go. I hate trying to do those, like, pinpoint ones. Yes, there was this Mumbo token here. Alright, we're doing good so far. Poor Clam. Clam! Now we do have to be careful when we're entering these treasure chests, because as you can see, these chests bite. Haha! Alright. Oh, we're doing good. We just have to keep making our way around the level. I don't think there was anything... There was the extra life, that's right. Now, I do have to keep an eye out for something that is on the water, like, further out than what I normally explore. I'll probably experience another round of flight to try to find that. But speaking of, follow the clues if you're looking for gold. So we'll do that eventually. But I am going to make my way over here for something real quick. Because the best part about being able to fly, it does mean you're able to get around the level how you wish. And it does make for fun exploration in that case. If I time this right... Ah, I missed. Okay. Now, there wasn't... I don't think there was anything I had to get. The most it was just was a Mumbo token? Maybe? I don't know. I do know where the other honeycomb piece that I'm looking for is, and that's actually the object in question I was referencing a second ago. Oops. I missed. Oh no. Gotta avoid Snacker! No, 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 no. Run. No! I got bit! Okay. Well, we'll do that. Alright. Oh yes. I don't think I ever explained these things. They're just free honeycombs. And yes, the beehive is alive. Everything in this game is alive. Eekum bokum. Oh no. Climb up those, there we go. So let's make ourselves go under. Try to avoid the mine. And another Jiggy is ours. Alright. Well, we're doing pretty dang good. Yes, that mine would follow us if we were hanging out in the water a little bit longer than we should have. As you can see, now there's an X over there. So that's where we have to go next. X marks the spot for the treasure. Alright. Not bad. You're just feathers in there. Oh, thank goodness. I thought for a second that was a note. If I missed that, I'd be sad. Okay, feathers are hiding in there, so I don't need that. I do think I need to visit this. Maybe? No, there's a different chest with a Jiggy in it. That's fine. Another thing I do like with this game too, and I haven't talked about it too much yet, the music. Like, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game, and I'd just say all the music in Banjo Kazooie is top notch. Like, this one's just so catchy, it's got so much personality, like, I love it! I love the music in Banjo Kazooie, it's so good! Alright, well, let's keep ourselves moving here. Gotta keep finding all the clues! But I will get these music notes. I was overlooking these. Oh, I was even overlooking the ones on the palm trees, too. Let's get these. Let's do a little backtracking, too. There we go. Let's get these. Oh, come on. My goodness. These trees are worse than DK64. And I didn't think I'd say that. Alright, back up. Let's get these. 91. Okay, so I'm very close to all 100. I'll just keep following the clues. Now, we will learn a skill later that does let us propel ourselves forward while we're flying, but that's not for a while yet. Okay. Ha! You'll never find me now. Oh, no. Get out of here. Yikes! Please open me gently. Oh, you mean like... Oh. You mean like that? Yes, we just destroyed a living treasure chest. Okay. Well, we do have to find our way back to a flight pad for the next little bit. So we'll just make our way up here. Ah yes, his beloved ship was called the Salty Hippo. Very appropriate. We do have to make our way... I don't think we have to get anything that's hiding in here. That's just a way to shortcut through. Oh, there is a Mumbo token, but I can skip that one. I'm fairly certain I can. This be... Oh, no. Oh, I guess I ain't skipping it. Well, that works. Ah, you're not getting me on this round, snacker. You might get me on this one. All right, let's try that again. Yep, difficulty's picked up a little bit. So there are two ways we have to go about that. One over here for the hidden treasure. So let's try it from this side. Get in there safely, and we get the Jiggy! Number 8. That golden treasure was for me! Now harder still, the game will be! Alright. So now let's go up the other way here. And I'm only doing this because it helps conserve feathers, and there is one solitary musical note. But this little spot here takes us to the upper portion of the level. As you can see that this is something we can normally access already by flight. But this little shortcut here does let us get up here conserving feathers. But I probably will have to fly up here for one thing anyway, so we'll see. And there we go, all 5 Jinjos acquired, and the next Jiggy is mine. Okay. Alright, that's 9 out of 10. We got one more to go and a few notes, so we'll just climb our way up the hill here. I will say again, now that the music's actually, like, not playing, another thing I really do like about a lot of early games, and, like, the sounds live rent-free in my head at this rate, it's the ambience that they'll have in their music. Like, it's just the sounds of seagulls or the wind or the water, like, they're just sound effects, but they're so iconic to me and probably a lot of other people who have played this game. Like whenever I think of sounds in games, these are some of the ones that come to my mind right off the bat. Well, either way, we got another grunty switch there, and that gives another Jiggy in the overworld, which we'll get once we leave. And we'll just come knocking on the door here and letting ourselves in to the lighthouse. Okay, I don't have to fly after all. Okay, shock jump, that's how you did it. So 100 notes, there we go. We've made up for the mistake of last time. And we have Jiggy number 10. We do our little grand bow, the grand Jiggy jig, as it were. Okay, well, we are still one empty honeycomb short. I will have to do a quick flyby here to get the right spot for it. But I guess while I am talking here, some people may have remembered me mentioning something called Stop and Swap just a while ago. So what is that for anyone who doesn't know and or has lived under a rock? So Stop and Swap was an old thing that was kind of a planned mechanic with some N64 games. So when you originally, when you were to shut down the N64 console, the game's data that you were playing still lived in the memory of the N64 for a little while. And what you could do is take, like, say Banjo Kazooie. You could take the Banjo Kazooie game out, and while its memory was still in the N64, plunk another game in. We'll say like Banjo Tooie, for instance. And the game could register that that was the case and unlock other items in the game. So this little island over here isn't actually for show. It was one of the locations of a mysterious item that you could get something for Stop and Swap. You would learn this by 100% completing the game and watching the credits, but it is something that I have known for a long time. So I actually did find some cheat codes to let you access it in regular gameplay, and it's only accessible through cheat codes in these games. The Stop and Swap feature was dummied out of N64 games with later revisions of the N64, just not being able to keep the memory in the system long enough. Like, originally, I think it was like 30 seconds to do the whole swap over. Later revisions would take that down to like maybe less than 5, which made it incredibly impractical and possibly even damaging to your system. So they cut it out, and I think that was for the best, but we did lose what could have been a really fun N64 feature as a result, so give and take here and there. So yeah, again, if anyone was to want to see me do stuff for Stop and Swap, maybe I will find some time to do a little bit of cheat codery. But either way, that is the end of Treasure Trove Cove here. That's 110 and 2. Those are the numbers we want to see. Got through that fairly effortlessly. There was that one death, but oh well. So I'm just going to come out here real quick, and before I end the episode here, I will grab that one Jiggy. Okay, nope. That just brings over the cannon. We have to climb up with this cannon. Up we go. And one final Jiggy of the episode. Well, there we go. That's going to call it for the episode here. And I will just say again, like, the beginning of this game is really easy for people who do know how to play it. So it might seem like I'm breezing through these levels really fast, but they are simple to begin with. So don't worry. There will be some harder challenges coming up, and as you could see, I did already die once, so it's not like I'm a super pro at the game. I just happen to remember what I'm doing. So don't worry, the game will pick up in difficulty, and the episodes will take longer. But that being said, that is going to call it for this episode here. So thank you very much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day.